Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. It's Halloween month, which means I'm going to do a ranking of Plants vs. Zombies. So here we go. 9. Plants vs. Zombies Adventures. This game actually does seem really cool. It has a fun experience and all that. But why did I put it so bad on the list? This game was delisted, and plus this game was on Facebook, so not much people played it. A shame, really, but honestly, if it's on Facebook, not many people are going to play it. So, to be honest, it's not a perfect game. It's not the greatest at all. I mean, it could have been better. But at the end of the day, it became a game that not many people knew even existed. 8. Plants vs. Zombies Great Wall Edition. Man, I don't even know how to explain this one. This game is Chinese. The reason why it's only slightly higher than the other one is because the game is basically the same as the original Plants vs. Zombies, so that's why I put it higher. But otherwise, that's it. This game is not that great at all. Honestly, I don't know why this game... I mean, I understand why people will play it, because then Chinese people will get the idea of the market of Plants vs. Zombies. But otherwise, like, why would anyone play this one? You can't even read anything because it's all in Chinese. It's not perfect. I mean, it's perfect for Chinese people, but everyone else has no idea what's going on. 7. Plants vs. Zombies Heroes. This one's cool because it's superhero themed. And this game is sort of like a card game, which actually I do think is very, very, very interesting. I do think the concept of it is so cool. I do think it has an incredible concept and everything. But is it a good game? It's not that great. It has a few flaws here and there. The game is just not as immersive as other Plants vs. Zombies games. And the card system isn't great, but I don't know. It's just alright. It's, at the end of the day, it's just not really a game I will look back to because it just doesn't have a fun mechanics to make it as good Plants vs. Zombies game. I'm sorry, but that's what I feel about it. 6. Plants vs. Zombies. This was the game that started it all. This was the game that introduced to the world of Plants vs. Zombies. An incredible game that had incredible environments and incredible everything. I mean, the game hasn't really aged well now because there's definitely different versions that are better now. But otherwise, this game is actually really fun. I do think that its mechanics of like putting out plants to shoot or like heal or regenerate and get energy, it's so fun, especially my 3 favorite characters, 3 well-known, is Sunflower, of course, the zombie, and the pea shooter. All 3 of them are well-known to the franchise and are super immersive. And it's a fun experience. I do think it has incredible charm and incredible everything in it. But otherwise, it's not perfect. 5. Plants vs. Zombies Battle for Neighborville. I mean, it is slightly better than the original Plants vs. Zombies. Reason I would put it 5, this game is like an actual battlefield, like Royale game. It's actually not that bad. But is it perfect? Not really. The problem is, I think there's a few like DLC stuff and all that DLC expansions and all that stuff. It's just not perfect. Honestly, I would prefer the other Royale games, which I'll mention soon. But otherwise, yeah, that's it. It's so fun. It's just not that perfect. There's not even much updates anymore. That's it. 4. Plants vs. Zombies 3. Welcome to Zomburbia. Or something like that. Man, this game is pretty fun. I mean, this game hasn't really released yet. I mean, there was the first version, which I won't really mention. It wasn't great. But the second version is honestly so much better. It's honestly really cool to have an expansion of the sequel game, which, by the way, the second game was really good, by the way, but this third game has improved a lot from its concept. Everything about it is just so well executed. Everything they added into it is just, it's fun. It's a fun experience. I do think whatever they made is really good, and I'm happy to hear that they are improving the sequel, because there haven't been an actual sequel in years now. 3. Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare. This is where the Battle Royale thing scene came along. And actually, it's actually really good. This game came out on the consoles a lot of places. It is jam-packed with content. This game is beautifully well done. Its graphics are really good. The gameplay is great. Everything's really good. I love its concept. I love everything it had to offer, and it's such a fun experience. Everything about it is just so good, so wonderful, and a lot of characters are added into this game, and it's really good. 2. Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2, fittingly. And this game is a lot better than this first one because there's a lot more stuff added into it, new additions, new modes, a lot of things are added into Garden Warfare 2. It's a must play, honestly. I mean, maybe I've not really played it, but I do think the game looks incredibly well done, and it looks wonderful. I do think it deserves to be played. It looks great. 1. Plants vs. Zombies 2. It's about time, although they removed that a while ago. But the reason why I put this one number 1 is simply because everything about it is just amazing. Like, everything. Like, its graphics, its locations, its updates that keeps getting a lot. This game has such an incredible fan base. Like, if you go back to a channel called Zach Scott Games, who still makes Plants vs. Zombies content, like, you know how much he's been grinding on that. I mean, come on, his channel has been growing because of this game, honestly. And just the game itself is just so immersive. It's a fun time to go to different locations, get new characters, and do different multiplayer stuff. It's a great experience, and I recommend it to anyone. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys have a great Halloween, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.